good morning, friends. I just woke up. It's really early, but this is when I like to do our readings because, things are quiet and, I feel like the thoughts come a little easier than if there's distractions. So that's why I do it early in the morning. So I just made my cup of coffee, and it's, baby, it's cold outside, but it is a little warmer out there the last couple days. All right, let's see what Spirit would like to say to us. Today is Tuesday, December 10th. This is for the week of December 9th, okay? So the very first card out is what Spirit would like to speak to us about, and that would be the mice, okay? The mice has our little nervous energies attached to it. A little bit of fear, worry. The cross is above the mice, so that could have a little feel of, maybe a little bit of regret. But it also can be like your fears, your worries, a little bit of depression. And then there's the dog. So the dog would be your close people, your family, your friends, that sort of energy to it. But the anxious energy in the center can also, depending on what cards are next to it, can also put a positive spin on it, okay? And then there's the book, then there's the mountain, and then there's the anchor, and then there's the moon, and then there's the birds, more anxious energy, and then there's the child. So there is a little bit of nervous energy here. The child gives that nervous feel to it too. Or, but small, both the mice and the child are small. So maybe it's some of our things that might be niggling at us, small in nature, are just creating a little bit of nervous energy, and maybe, it's not even necessary. I do see a breakthrough, though. There is a breakthrough because the mountain and the mice tend to eat away, chip away at any challenges, okay? There's the book, which is your mystery, but it's also a new chapter. So maybe that's what we're a little worried about is, our new chapter is going to come forward, okay, or bring forth into our lives. I do see some spirituality here, though, so maybe some spiritual talks. I do see a friend that might be away or distant from you, and maybe a little bit of, secrecy. Maybe this, we're getting information or getting to know someone possibly too on a deeper level, because the mountain indicates that as well, and so does the moon. That those energies of deep feelings. Okay, and then we've got the lilies, the flowers, the lady, the house, the key, the garden, the heart, the bear, and the cavalier. I feel like there is work is definitely highlighted here. The lily does have a lifestyle energy to it, but it's work. It can be a work-related card. And next to the house, that can also be your close work environment. And then the bear is a finance card. So this could have more of a work passionate type of energy to it. You do have a key invitation or a key solution that is a creative energy attached to it that's significant. Okay, so maybe if you have a big idea, run with it. Okay, that's the energy that this is giving off. Anything that brings that passion. There is an arrival, so I do see something coming in, and there's some shared spaces. So maybe where you congregate together. Okay, and then I see the snake, the gentleman, and the ring. This can be a little tricky, but intelligent. And then I see fish, coffin, and stars. This would be a little bit of, your finances might play a role, and there could be a little bit of quieter energy there, or stagnant, stuck energy, or energies of the past. But I feel like, if you're worrying about finances, try not to, because the stars are there. That can bring forth a blessing or a wish fulfillment. And then I see the sun is in the next lineup with the fox. So maybe a little bit, take a chance, follow your gut instinct, maybe, and use your wise discernment where that's concerned too. There is a ring involved, so I feel like that's an offer. So there might be an offer coming in, you know, that maybe you need to jump on, okay? Or take your time and really think about it, okay? And then I've got the letter, the tower, the ship, the tree, the clouds, the crossroads, the whip, the scythe, and the clover. I like to see that. That's the lucky break. If that's going to be a final card in with our whip and our scythe, I like to see that. But that does indicate a breakthrough. But I do see, you know, two breakthroughs here, actually. I do see that it promotes healing. It could be going to the gym even. You know, that tree, that whip, that scythe has that, you know, workout type of a feel. I do see a little bit of uncertainties though in decision making. So maybe, you know, just know that whatever decision that you do make, that, you know, it does have a positive outcome to it. And I do see a breakthrough and a clear break off too. So, you know, maybe something that's not serving you, you need to, you know, get rid of that so that you can focus more on what is best for you. And the ship is there, so I see success too. So whatever it is that you're working on, keep going. Let's see, what else? The book is the upper left-hand corner, which is your knowledge. Although it's next to the snake, and I feel like that's a little bit of knowledge of good and evil. I see naughty, nice. And then I see an invitation. I see excitement. I see a period of rest, a period of, you know, maybe go with the flow, because the clouds are there too. And the bottom left corner is the anchor, which that's the landing. And then our bottom right corner is the clover. So we have a blessing, a landing, positive outcome this week. But I do see rest. I mean, the center cards are the coffin, the key, and the clouds. So I do feel that there needs to be a period of rest and relaxation there. You know, taking it easy. You know, your thoughts generate your reality. So I feel like that's the clouds kind of indicate your thoughts too. You know, when we're resting, that's when Spirit likes to speak with us too. You know, when things are quieter. It's kind of what I'm doing now, right? I do see a little bit of a challenge in the heart department. So I don't know, you know, if that's, you know, the tree is there too, because it could be a health card. But it's also a passion. With the fox, it's, you know, it can be a little challenging, a third party-ish feel, heartbreak kind of, you know, achy breaky heart. A little bit of that. So I'm not sure who's going through all that, but that is in play here. But the sun is in the middle, so, and then the scythe. So there could be a break off, but there's also coming together in a wish fulfillment. So, you know, that there's the fox and the bear together, that's your, you know, that's your significant partnerships. That's not, you know, just a, you know, in just anyone. It's a significant partnership. So you might be going through some challenges there. I do see the change card, both of them together, but I do see the clover, which, you know, that's, and then the scythe there, so that's a lucky break, but not without challenges and hard work, because that's the fox and the whip. So maybe some conversations will lead to success here. Okay. Let's see, what else do I see? I do see some negotiations, navigations, collaborations in your work environment. And I do see planning going on. You know, the tower there, that's your official card, but it's also higher learning. You know, your establishments could be, I think it could be going to a bigger town, possibly. That's what it feels like to me in this lineup, because the ship is there. So that means you're going somewhere, maybe. Let's see, what else do I see? A little bit of a bumpy road. Anxious energy where you come, where people come together. I do see a little bit of challenging emotions in that environment, though. We have choices that we need to make. Maybe take it a little slower. Don't rush things. Let things flow around you, and not have to determine the outcome, or maybe not be. Don't be. What's the word I'm looking for here? Don't be attached to the outcome. Is what I feel like this is all saying. Don't get worked up. Don't get worried. Finances are in order for sure in that area, or attraction. Those fish, they can either be day-to-day lifestyle, attraction, or finances. And in this lineup, it looks like you're up in your head a little too much. Let's see. But I do see healing, and I see softer energies there, shedding a little bit of light with conversations, quieter conversations, softer talks, possibly with a mother-child, because I see the bear and the child there. Maybe you just need to sit down and talk. Hard work does pay off, so keep that in mind. I do see intelligence here, though, because the book, the fox, those are my smart cards with the snake. So, I feel like, you need to sit down and have some intelligent conversations, not just superficial types, okay? Like, what are we going to do here? Let's come to an agreement. Maybe, heart-to-heart talks. It's kind of what, with the heart there. Let's see. I do see stability, though. So, stable, in a breakthrough. So, maybe we're breaking the shackles kind of feel to it. We're getting out of that stagnant, stuck energy. We've entered our new chapter that's going to be a little challenging, a little nerve-wracking, but I do feel that the wait is worth the reward. And I do see a little bit of, that absence. And a little bit of absence makes the heart grow fonder. Let's see, what else do I see here? I see a wise older male. Communication coming in. Maybe go out to eat, because I see the mice and the fish there. That has a nibbling, food-related energy to it. And then I see conversations. So, well, it looks like maybe you're going to go out with somebody that, either a father figure, a significant male, maybe sit down and have some quiet conversations, heart-to-heart quiet conversations. See it? Now, landing the male friend, ending for new beginnings, is positive. So maybe something that ended that is, when a door closes, another one opens. So maybe this transition that needed to happen is what needs to happen in order for things to move forward in a positive direction. Because I see the arrival there too. Boy, this one's a challenge. It's funny how, you read some of these cards and you know what their meanings are to you, and then you see what they might mean for the broad scope. And they're similar energies, but they're different. Because I can see regret here. I can see, maybe something that we've done in our past that we're not real happy about, challenging and even hurtful, is what needs to happen for the transition to move forward and it be a positive outcome. which was actually a blessing in disguise or a lucky break, or, you know, one, maybe something didn't feel good, but we look back and we say, hey, that was for our highest and best, you know, that dodging bullet feel to it, which is indicated here too. Or a second chance is also indicated. So it can go either way there, depending on your circumstance. But I love to see the sun and the clover in our last portrait, because, you know, that's your final outcome. Hard work is paying off, and a lucky break, and forward movement. So in anything that brings passion. So you can't argue with that even if this doesn't feel good, this is the end result. So, but I do see some challenges, but I see breakthroughs. So, and I do see journeys with friends. So there's possible trips, chips of the past as well. Timing is does play a role, though. You know how, you know, sometimes we're a little impatient. We need to have a little more patience. And this line up here is definitely indicating that. You know, anything worth having is worth waiting for, you know. Delayed gratification, I think we call that. All right, friends. Well, I think that's about all I see. But if you'd like a more personal reading, more in-depth, I would love to sit down with you. I can, you know, my mornings are always the best time. But feel free to reach out. You have a blessed week, and take care.